my name is Jenny Ballou.
My name is Demetrius Ballou.
Can anyone tell me what acapella is?
No.
Acapella is when a person uses their voice to make the sounds of instruments. So instead of a guitar or drums, a person could use their mouth to make the same noises. The best part about acapella is that anybody can do it. Even babies make sounds. From 3 years old to 100 years old, anybody can do acapella. I myself was in chorus for about 7 years while going through school, and acapella type singing was always my favorite because we always got to do interesting things, and it always included the audience in ways that just a simple soundtrack couldn't. Alright, so what is acapella? We just answered that. Music can be a very fun form of expression, but it's also a lot of hard work, especially with acapella, because instead of using instruments, it is your vocal tones, so it takes a bit more planning than just a simple instrument. Today, I'm going to be showing you more about acapella with the voice of Vocal People, a group I found on YouTube, and they're awesome, and I can't wait to tell you all about them. So we're just going to be going through a few points today about how being different is going to be seen as a good thing in this situation, how hard work can come together to really just create a really big, beautiful sound like music, and how music can unify people, starting in Israel where the group originated. So we're going to start with being different. So this group, as you can see, they're all dressed in white, their faces are painted white, and the only color they have is their lips, they're red. So their backstory is that they came from an alien planet powered only by the sound of their voices for their spaceship, and then they landed here to bring joy and music to us all. So just like this group up here, we are all unique, and we all shine in very, very different ways. I love that this group, though, it embraces their differences, and it actually makes a statement. So it shows us all that we can all be unique in our own way. Now I'm going to be moving to a video retrieved from YouTube. This just focuses on their groups. There won't be any visuals. It'll just be their voices. But I'm going to go ahead and skip to 54 seconds so that way you can see a better picture of it all.
Here.
Alright, and here we go. Alright, so that's just a snippet. So all the sounds that you heard from the beats to the harmonies to all of the voices singing, that was all made by people. So I really like to just focus on how acapella is a team effort. So each person knows their role and they all do it together to form a unique song. So according to the website, The Music Man, retrieved on March 21st, 2026, this group of 8 singers can recreate the sound of a full orchestra with their voices. So this means one's the drums, one's the chords, one's the singing. All 8 of them come together to just form this masterpiece. That video is tricky. Alright, the last point I'm going to touch on is their journey. So this is just showing you how unifying music can be. So this group originally started in Israel. According to Wikipedia, retrieved on March 21st, 2026, Wikipedia was started by Lior Halfon and Shai Fishman in Israel back in 2009. Since then, they've toured all over the country and become a YouTube sensation, especially in places like Italy when they actually appeared on like their version of American Idol. The group has performed, like said, on shows similar to American Idol, X Factor from Italy, Spain, Romania, Georgia, Sweden. So they travel all over. Along the way, they have gained the attention and the audience of millions of viewers. In summary, I just want to recap how being different is a good thing. This group is really awesome about just diving into their uniqueness and showing us how it can be a strength and not a weakness. Point number 2, how acapella is a team sport. It definitely takes all of the pieces moving together to form a beautiful picture of harmony and unification. And point 3, how music can bring people together from all over the world. How they can touch people in all of their lives just by doing this fairly simple thing from the outside in and bring joy to lots of people. Just like Voca People, I hope that you can take this as an encouragement to just go out and be yourself and make the impact on the world that you can. Thank you. Are there any questions?
I have one.
Okay.
How do they personalize each show depending on the country or place they are performing?
So this group is actually really great. If they aren't singing in their native language in at least a few verses, then they'll ask the audience for some fan favorites and they'll incorporate that into their show. Any other questions?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you become a member of the group?
So they are only taking 8 right now. Like I had mentioned before, the article from the Music Man, there is only 8 of them because they all form a specific role and they don't like duplicates of the role. So there's only 8 people in the group at any time. So they have their 8 right now, but if one of them were to retire, then you could audition to fill their spot. All right. And here are resources for the pictures and resources for the information. Thank you.
You're welcome.